If you're new to my channel, this is a safe place. I don't call foods good fat, bad fat, all of this kind of stuff. For my channel, food is just food. The most important thing is that you are listening to that beautiful body of yours.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Kailin and I'm trying to get back on schedule to post videos every single week. I mainly post videos about eating disorder recovery and intuitive eating, so if that's something that you're interested in, I would love for you to click onto that subscribe button down below and become part of our little family.
Space buns this morning, and I didn't realize that they're uneven, but they are kind of cute, so I'm just gonna leave them. Today's video, we are going to be doing a what I eat in a day. It's been a while since I filmed one of these, so I'm excited to bring them back, hoping to film them a lot more frequently. This is just a reminder that if you're new to my channel, this is a safe place. I don't believe in diet culture, I don't believe in dieting, I don't believe in classifying food as healthy or unhealthy, I don't call foods good fat, bad fat, all of this kind of stuff. For my channel, food is just food. I do not show my portion sizes, the amount that I eat, if I go back for seconds, if I don't finish a plate. What my body needs is going to be so different from what your body needs. The most important thing is that you are listening to that beautiful body of yours, okay? So if you're hungry right now and you're watching this video, go and grab a snack. You will not be watching this video hungry, okay? Not on my channel, not on my watch, okay? It is currently 8:30 in the morning. And I think I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea to start.
I'm colorblind, but do these two colors go together? I think they're cute. Oh, that's hot. The type of tea that I'm having, which is most mornings to be honest, is just some orange pekoe tea. And I personally love adding some sugar and milk. I reflect on the days that I was struggling with disordered eating where I wouldn't actually put what I wanted in my drinks or even eat the food that I wanted. And it's just so unsatisfying and it leads to like a really miserable life. A cup of coffee today, a cup of tea, or if you're going to Starbucks or whatever to go pick up a drink, get the drink you want. Add the additives that you want, okay? Life is short and we deserve to enjoy the food that we fuel our body with, okay? By the way, you guys, I had so much anxiety yesterday that I literally ripped off all of my acrylic nails on both of my hands. There's that. So that's why they look all fucked up and ruined, because I did ruin them a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna sip some tea and then we'll come back and make some breakfast together. So for breakfast today, I'm going to be making some waffles. I just use Eggos because I honestly prefer them over like homemade waffles. Listen, homemade crepes, homemade pancakes, I love those, but homemade waffles just don't always hit the spot for me, but Eggos literally always do. I'm usually a maple syrup gal, but today I'm thinking about switching it up a little bit, and I have a craving for like peanut butter, honey, and banana on my Eggos, so that's what we're gonna do using my favorite peanut butter. I get this from Costco because it's literally my favorite thing ever. Good. Does it have sugar? Yeah. And nothing. Okay, so let's get this toasted up. Peanut butter and honey, the best combination. Guys are like a little bit freezer burnt. Does anybody else just keep like a little bowl on their counter for compost, or is that just me? Seen The Queer Ultimatum, which you should. It's like, it's just so messy and so juicy for so many reasons. I watched it all in like 2 days. There's a scene where Mal is like picking out specific blueberries because she really hates like soft, smushy blueberries, and I've never ever related to something more than that. I am a berry picker, okay? So I'm about to pick some of the juicy blueberries here, the ones that are hard. No soft blueberries for this gal. Don't worry, I freeze the blueberries that are soft so that I can still use them in smoothies, but you will not catch me eating a soft blueberry. I'm sorry if some of you are like soft blueberry fans, it's just not my thing. Wind whips our hair. Look, this is going to hit the spot this morning. Incredible. And Tabasco's outside, just enjoying the sunshine. God, it looks incredible and it smells so freaking good. I haven't had peanut butter and honey in a long time. I haven't really been craving it, but listen, your cravings can change all the time. You can be craving the same thing again and again and again every single day. that's all good. I swear there was like a year or two where I had bagels every single day for breakfast. And now I'm wanting different things, and that's okay. And sometimes I still want a bagel. You don't have to have your mind decide every single meal for you. Like, your body craves certain things, and it's really important to listen to it. The only person who knows what works for you is your body. I tried to get a bite of everything over here on the fork. It looks incredible. Bon appetit. Oh. Exactly what I was craving, and blueberries and peanut butter is such an underrated combination. I enjoy the rest of my breakfast, and I'll see you later at lunchtime, snack time, whatever my body's asking me for. All right, besties, I just came home from my walk and I just relaxed and scrolled on TikTok for a little bit. For my afternoon calls today, I'm going to make some lunch. I'm gonna make some for Andrew and for myself. I'm gonna be making a chicken salad sandwich. Leftover chicken in the fridge that I had cooked a couple of nights ago with like delicious seasoning in the oven. It was just so good. So I shredded like 2 drumsticks and 2 thighs. So I've got this in the bowl right now. I'm gonna chop it probably a little bit smaller. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of onion because I'm not a big fan of like huge chunks of onion in my chicken salad personally. And then we're gonna do some seasonings, mayo, and mustard. So let's get started with this together. I'm gonna start off by chopping this chicken into smaller pieces. Also get like so freaking sweaty like this when they're outside. I can't wait to shower. The best way to have a chicken salad sandwich, in my opinion, is a very lightly toasted ciabatta roll, chicken mixture, and some romaine lettuce. Simple, but really so freaking delicious. Oh my goodness, this just reminds me of my childhood. My dad would make chicken salad sandwiches all the time. Like, summertime is like the best sandwich time, you know? So cheers, let's try this bad boy together. You just can't go wrong with a good chicken salad. Gobble this down with some nice ice cold water, and I will see you later. It is later. I feel like I got too much sun today. I'm feeling like a little bit, you know, when you've been in the sun for too much. See, my brain's not even working. I feel like I need to sleep for a very long time, and so I'm quite sleepy and a little bit burnt, as you can see on my face. I'm gonna show you how to make a super simple shrimp pasta. I love this recipe so much, and I cook it a lot when I don't know what to make. I want a dinner that's going to be relatively quick. By the time the noodles are done, the sauce will be done and everything will be ready to eat, so it probably takes like 15 minutes. Shrimp is super easy to defrost too, so if you have some in the freezer, you can just put some in a strainer and put it in like a bowl of cold water, and it's gonna be totally fine. I'll tell you some of my tricks as I'm making this shrimp pasta, because shrimp is very, very easy. I wouldn't say mess up, because I don't think that you can like really mess up in cooking. I think everything is like art expression. You can create new dishes by trying new techniques and things like that, but don't be afraid to like make mistakes in the kitchen. Things happen all the time. You'll try a recipe that you don't love. You'll try a recipe that you do love, okay? Cooking is not that serious. A lot of people are scared of it because of like this idea that it has to be perfect, or that they have to follow like all of these elaborate recipes, but you don't. I don't really measure things, so you're gonna just have to kind of go with the flow with this. Let's get your pots of water on the stove, and we are gonna start with our shrimp. The thing about shrimp is that it is super, super, super easy to overcook it, and it can get really tough instead of like juicy and just delicious and tasty. What I learned, which is from my dad, he was a chef, cook your shrimp first and season it, and then take it out of your pan, make your sauce, and then at the end you're gonna add your shrimp back in. I think the most common mistake that people make is cooking their shrimp in the sauce the entire time, and then the shrimp can kind of get shriveled up instead of, again, retaining their moisture and their chewiness. I'm gonna put my water to a boil. Well, turn it on. It's not boiling yet. You get the gist. And the first thing I'm gonna do is cook my shrimp. I'm gonna add some of this garlic butter into the pan. My oven is also preheated because we're having garlic bread. Nothing goes better than garlic bread and pasta, in my opinion. You're gonna add a decent chunk of butter into your pan and wait until that melts. And you can also salt your water in the meantime. It should taste like the sea. So if you don't have garlic butter, I mean, you can just use regular butter. And if you like garlic, you can add that in as well. I'm all out of garlic, which is unfortunate for this garlic loving gal, but garlic butter will absolutely do. As for your shrimp, they should be completely thawed, no tails, they should be deveined. You also want to put the shrimp in when your pan is really, really hot. So right now it's not hot enough, even though the butter is melting. You kind of want it to be sizzling a little bit before you add in the shrimp. All right, let's do a little sizzle test. Perfect. Have your shrimp, just toss it in there. We are not going to be cooking these that long. Shrimp cook super, super quickly, basically until they are nice and pink on both sides. Season the shrimp with salt, some cracked black pepper, some paprika. Or a lot of paprika that I'm just going to mix together.
Don't act like it's so easy. Don't tell me it's so hard. Don't tell me all your secrets.
And you're just going to transfer the shrimp to a nice clean bowl. Do not put it back into the raw shrimp bowl, okay? The juice left in the pan, you can just leave it in there. All right, we've got our pan and you're gonna put it on like a medium to high heat. We're gonna add in another chunk of butter. You're gonna add your onion and veg of choice. Today I'm just doing a Spanish onion and some red bell pepper. I didn't want to chop more than this, so that is what we are doing. Again, your pan should make that sizzling sound.
It ain't that bad or good. So girls and W's too.
I never know how much pasta to make, so I always make more than I need because then you can just use it for leftovers or have leftovers. All right, heading back to our sauce, you're going to lower the temperature a little bit. You're going to add in whatever jarred sauce that you like that is like a tomato base. So this one is a tomato basil sauce from the Selection Company. It's literally like the cheapest one. It's so great. Throw that in. And I'm also gonna throw in a spicier arrabbiata sauce. And again, probably like the same amount that's in the pan right now.
First to leave. Oh, I'ma play the part.
It's time for the garlic bread. As you guys know, I usually make homemade garlic bread, but my friend Kira has really put me on this. We went to her place for like a little pool party. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen some little behind the scenes of that. It was super fun, very healing for the inner child. Just cut a little slit at the top of the bag and you throw it in the oven, like in the bag. And it's so garlicky, it's so buttery, and it's really easy, and I didn't have to like make homemade bread or get baguettes, etc. So great option. Maybe one day you will be able to smell through the camera, but oh, it's so good, so good. I'm gonna stick this in the oven. Making a rosé sauce tonight, and so I'm gonna add some cream to this. My rule of thumb is like 3 parts tomato sauce, 1 part cream, so do with that as you will. And the last ingredient before we add our shrimp is just some Parmesan cheese that you're gonna throw in there. And the Parmesan cheese might take a little bit of time to melt down, and that's okay. If you're hungry while you're cooking, just grab a snack. All right, besties, we are getting near the end. The sauce is smelling and looking incredible. Now is the time we're gonna add our shrimp back in. And if you want to add fresh herbs, this would also be the time to do it. I have some fresh parsley and some chives, which are from my garden. The garden has literally blown up since the last vlog because that vlog was from a month ago. So maybe I'm going to show you that after dinner. I'm going to add this in. Need more ways, by the way, to use up parsley. So please comment ideas down below. Also, instead of reserving pasta water, what I like to do is just put the pasta directly in without straining. So I just grab it and you'll see that it's dripping with pasta water. That's totally fine. And you're just going to add that to the sauce. Oh my God, hot. And then I just strain the last bit of noodles.
I got a lot on my mind, on my shit I'm way behind. But if you check my pages, I'm doing fine.
This looks so beautiful, and I feel like the camera is not even picking up how delicious it looks. Oh my God. This pasta deserves its own moment, so I'm gonna redo it. We're gonna have another bite, even though I already know it's delicious. I always feel like a beauty vlogger when I do this, but oh. Shrimp juicy, pasta al dente, sauce flavorful, Can't ask for anything more. Delicious. So excited to eat this and then watch Netflix and then pass out for the night.
Hi guys, so it is the next day. It's actually a couple days later. Again, I'm still getting back into this, the whole routine of it all. I'm gonna show you what the garden looks like right now because it does look very different from the last time you guys saw it. Is my lens dirty? Hold on. Maybe that's better, but let's go to the herb garden first. To be quick because I have some client calls today. It does not look so different from last time. These chives grow so quickly. These are the herbs that I definitely use the most. Mint is looking beautiful. You can just like cut off some leaves and put some boiling water on top and have a delicious mint tea. This is the problem because I don't cook with parsley often and I really don't freaking know what to do with it. So if you have some recommendations, I know you can freeze it and things like that, but I need also like meal ideas that I could use this for. Basil, one of my favorites. Okay, now we're gonna go to the other garden. And yes, I wear a tank top and pajama pants, jewelry on top to work because I'm in Zoom calls, but oh my goodness. Let me get my Crocs. These aren't real Crocs, by the way. I got them for like $8 at Giant Tiger, so they're perfect for outdoor shoes. Such a beautiful day. It's a good day to have a good day, okay? I'm like in a really good mood right now. We got like this crossbreed and it's so prickly and it's like almost inedible. So if anybody has grown prickly kale before, please let me know what I can do with this. Maybe I can cook it instead of like eating it raw. Our spinach all died. I think we overwatered them, but they're starting to come back, so that's what they look like now. And we put all of our compost into these bins, which is so incredibly helpful to just come outside and put my compost here instead of having it like sit in its container until it's like compost day. Do have a strawberry thief. So we've had a bunch of strawberries and while we're waiting for them to ripen, the thief just comes and eats them, but maybe this one. One's ready, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too tasty, but I'm gonna bring this in anyway. Our pepper plant is flowering and this is what I'm most excited for. Look at these cherry tomatoes. I have some more down here. Oh, amazing. That is the little garden tour for right now, the little garden update I should say. By the way, yesterday I just wanted to confirm I didn't film my snacks, did have snacks in between. For me it's just, I don't want to pick up my camera every single time I'm going to put something in my mouth because it just gets a little bit too much for me, and so this is a bit more manageable. But just as a reminder, there are things that I do not show. Hope you enjoyed this video and I really hope that I will see you in my next one. Have a great day guys and make sure to do something kind for yourself. Bye.